Hey, welcome to Comics. I'm Ash. Today we have
Hey everybody, it's Esteban.
I'm Andres.
Diana.
This is Luis.
We Are Comics. Today we have a special guest. Hi, Diana. How are you?
Guys. I've missed you.
Yeah, it's been a long time. How have you been?
Busy.
Good. So everything going good with the move
With the move?
to
So far.
South California, Southern California?
South California?
I heard it, and I corrected myself. South.
South.
So today
Yes, it's going good.
Good. Today I have the show, which means we're going to have games. We're also going to have a little thing we're going to try. That sounded weird. But everybody's going to be fully dressed. So first we're going to go into, if you want. I mean, you and Esteban. Yeah. Esteban, you are the drink. What do we have today?
I am a tall drink of water. No, nowhere? Okay, that's cool. So I'm currently drinking. It's all right. It's all right. Currently drinking from Epic Brewing Company, Bigger, Badder, Baptista. It's an imperial stout aged in whiskey and mezcal barrels with coffee, cacao, cinnamon, and vanilla.
Oh, that is so good. You're shaking your head, no, Luis.
No, that shit's gonna be fucking
is a
bitter
great
shit.
one. No, not bitter at all.
No, it's
Really?
no, not at all. But I think it's because I drink my coffee black anyway, so I don't have that, bitterness to it. But there's really no aftertaste to it. I get a little bit of the vanilla at the end.
What's the percentage?
Instead of bigger, badder, bitch.
11.3.
That's good.
Can I say all in one sentence? Bigger, badder, and he drinks his coffee black. I don't know what he's referencing.
Since our fellow co-host here is moving back down to Southern California soon, Carmen and I's one of our favorite breweries is is Bottle Logic it's in Anaheim, South Anaheim, close to Placencia. We could all go one day, and they have incredible bourbon barrel aged beer, and it is super sweet, not bitter at all, and it'll fuck us up, and you guys will love it. So
Perfect.
now that we're all close, we could make a thing out of it, film and record. Yeah, it'll be wonderful.
That'll be fantastic.
It'll be great.
You'd be on drunk.
But yes. The Bigger, Badder Baptista is very, very good. It's their rare release, their 2020 rare release. It's really, really good.
All right. Luis, we have comments?
Yes,
No,
do.
we have the pre. I'm sorry. What do we want to do pre today? The pre was.
The recommendation.
I'm going to
the host
talk
recommendation.
about the recommendation. So, Senor Luis recommended that I watch something. It was an anime. What was the anime name?
It was called Promised Neverland on Netflix.
So I ended up watching 3 episodes, even though he asked me to watch 2. I actually enjoyed it very much. You wouldn't get like the theme of the show through like the trailer or like the intro, because it was like super happy-go-lucky. There were kids in it, and they were all young and happy and wonderful. But it is like super horror-based awesomeness. I really loved it. I don't want to go too much into it in case some of our listeners / viewers want to go watch it. I do recommend it. I give it a 3 episodes in. I will keep watching when I have alone free time, because I'm a busy man. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. I will definitely recommend it. I want to see where it goes. So the 3rd episode I watched, they got the second. I wouldn't say mother, because there's mothers in the show. I guess she's a guard.
Give a spoiler-free description for those.
It is hard to give a spoiler.
I know.
So they're basically orphans in a school. Things happen. It's horror based. Yeah, like you really don't get what's going on until like halfway through the first episode, and you're like, "Oh shit, this is some motherfucking." Like it is really good. I tip my hat to Luis. I thank him for referring that to me because it is right up my alley. I would definitely recommend it. So if somebody has free time and they're looking for something to watch, please watch this.
What a small little caveat on that. I just before I give it back to you, Ash, for your recommendation. Season 2 just released. I have to wait a year and a half at the end after season 1 to know like what happens. But it's one of those shows that they did it with a definite end, but it had a great like reception. So they're like, oh, we'll continue a story, but it fits. It's not like they leave it with a big cliffhanger or any of that bullshit. So it's really good. I recommend it for everybody.
I was also sad that they killed off the super cute young character like right in the. I was like, you sons of bitches.
Yeah, the Games of Thrones us. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Kill someone you care about right up in the beginning. What the hell, man? Anyway, back to you, Ash.
I felt that same way, like Game of Thrones. I'm watching the first season, falling in love with this character, and it's all. And it's like, what the fuck?
Well,
what am I gonna love
you
now?
Definitely should not fall in love with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, because I think I had mentioned in a previous episode how I had planned to get a Daenerys tattoo, and I was like, whoa, and that was before the last season, so I was like, oh, I'm kind of glad that I didn't end up getting it since they fucking ruined that character.
Yeah.
So.
All facts.
All right. Well, since we're going to admit that, I was going to get, before even seeing The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. I was going to get Heath Ledger clapping on my chest.
Damn, that's a big piece, bitch.
So going to do it. I had the fucking artist and everything. It was going to be $800. It was like
that's
out the door.
Really cheap for a tattoo on your chest. Like,
well, it was like a guy doing it in his garage, but he did all my other shit. He was good. And I trusted him with another thing, with other art, and it came out okay. So I was gonna do it. Plus, he was like in love with one of my friends, so it was like that kind of a price. Anywho, now that I put that guy on blast, hopefully he's not a follower.
you can say his name. You're good.
Luis. So anyway, but yeah,
Dana, he's lying.
I was gonna put the Joker, which now that there's gonna be like 50 Jokers before I pass, hopefully, it's like yeah, that would have been bad. Anywho, but
Joaquin Phoenix and you'll be good.
But even to do like a bunch of little Jokers, like all the different ones, you know what I mean? Like kind of how they do when they put all the toys together, kind of a thing. That'd be cool too. So it's my show, so we're gonna do games. Oh, comments. Let's do comments.
Wait, your recommendation, sir.
Yes,
my recommendation is to you, Luis. It's a movie called True Romance.
Oh, super dope.
True Romance.
If I don't know where to,
You really never seen it?
No, sir.
I
really good.
I will drop it off to you if you don't have it. I mean, if it's not streamed anywhere.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, so I will accept this. However, we've explained the rules every week. You're supposed to give us how to find it so that when people are listening, they can be like, I want to check that shit out too. And then they can.
You have phones right now, and I'm hosting, so
you don't have
also
to
true.
drop it off.
You can, Luis. You can watch it on HBO Max.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
That's
You would
That's
think
some
that you
super
gave me
deep
that
work.
recommendation. Wait, what's
I
it
know.
called
I'm
again?
still waiting for my fucking recommendation.
oh, you guys are really close together. So there's like now batting Manny Mota. There's an echo.
now batting Manny Ramirez.
What's the name of it again?
True Romance.
True Romance.
True Romance.
I
Okay.
referenced it earlier because I was talking about how Gary Oldman was playing a gangster who kind of talked urban. So he's a
I like the description.
well, we used other wording, but we'll use the word urban today.
Okay. So
We
True
don't get
Romance.
Yes, you will like it.
I got it. So
Okay, so comments.
comments. So this is the part of this. God damn it! This is the part of the show where you get to be part of the show. And so every week we take a little segment of the show to read the comments that you guys leave us either on Instagram, YouTube, any of our social media outlets. And yeah, we definitely appreciate hearing from you guys. So this week we're going to start with the YouTube comments, starting with the most recent. We have a Comix Unboxed new episode that was released yesterday, actually. Well, from the time of this taping. And so our first comment is from Comix favorite, Melissa Morales.
Yay!
Woohoo! Woohoo! The skit in the
Hey, so
beginning
you don't have
is
the same. You don't. Sorry, you don't have the Andres. You guys don't have the same hours. You guys always kind of.
Mm, yeah, she has less time than me, so I get to pick whatever I want, and she gets to deal with whatever
seniority
she
thing.
has. Yeah,
Sorry,
she's
go
a
ahead.
homie though. I
Yeah.
love Melissa.
Melissa Morales. Woohoo! That skit in the beginning is 1000% me. Worst at choosing what to eat. Ha ha ha. Awesome unboxed. Go Vani Punani. I'm assuming that's Vanessa's nickname.
Yeah, I would assume.
Probably not Ash's nickname. So we
But I
got
could see that. I could see it.
Vani Punani. Thank you, Melissa, and awesome job on your little skit. It was very cute, Ash. I very much enjoyed it, especially the "Hello Darkness, My Old Friend." If you guys don't know what we're talking about, check it out on our
I
YouTube.
agree. Put the hats in you on.
Yes, and actually, I'm going to continue to tip that hat. There was also a release earlier this week of a sketch that Ash's very first sketch that he edited and he directed, edited, wrote, did the whole thing, acted in it, and it was the Shake Weight. And so he released the Shake Weight bloopers, and Zach commented on it, also fan favorite of the show. This had me, Zach. This had me laughing my ass off.
Wait, why is it Zach and then two hands? What is that?
I said Zach.
Sorry, Diana.
Checking off two people.
Ah, damn it. I didn't really. God damn it. I was raising the roof.
Yeah, you were. I bet you were.
Shameful. Shame. Okay, Zach Freeman. This had me laughing my ass off. So much fun. Ask Ash, but I have some acting skills too. So if you ever need an extra for something, I would literally drive to Kelly to be a part of this. Shit, yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
Must
That's
have been
dedication.
really
That is
drunk.
dedication.
Must have been really drunk.
That
That
is
would
some
be-
dedication.
It doesn't
I could
matter.
totally be like fucking. All right, Zach. All you have to say is hello. Okay, cool. Just say hello. Yeah. No, I got it. Just say hello. Action. Cool. Like that would be Zach. Like it would be the whole thing would be bloopers.
I dig it. All right, let's see. So the next part.
Yeah, you know, at the very end, he'd be like, "Check you later."
Yeah. Right when we say and cut, he would be like, hello. Like, fuck you, dude.
In case you don't know this, we love you, Zach. All right. So next comment is on episode 46. Melissa Morales commenting on episode 46. I actually started watching The Promised Neverland. It was tough for me to watch the first episode. I've just not really ever really been that into anime. But as it continued, I got really into it. I'm on episode 4 of the first season. 2 thumbs up. And then also, Andres, we missed you and all of the profanity. Crying emoji face. I think that comment I think was from 3 episodes ago.
It's what I do.
It's much missed. It's like a spice in a in a nice food dish.
I'll take
You
that
know-
compliment.
Like in Lord of the Rings, you and I are the fucking 11sies, Luis, and all the rest are the fucking like the super serious characters, and you and I are the fucking what are Tweedledee and Tweedledum? The fucking what about Second Breakfast? The
Sam?
two fucking Pippin and fucking Mary?
It's
Yeah,
Pippin
Mary and Pip,
Mary
Yeah.
and Pippin. Ah, those are lame characters.
Mary Atticus, Randy Buck,
Why?
Peregrine.
Why? Is
And
it only
Peregrine-
during the show does that
Peregrine
cat
took-
put his tail in your mouth? It's only during the show. Like
he's
like
showing
hey,
me
so
that he loves me. This is how
when are you
cats
done
hug.
with your show?
He's doing this. He's hugging me. Goddammit.
Is
Loves
that
me.
what it is?
This motherfucker right here.
That's funny. I had yesterday. My stupid cat didn't come back
No.
because I leave him loose during the day.
Yeah.
And then one asshole is a homebody, and the other asshole like fucking loves everyone and loves being out. And I couldn't fucking catch him last night, and I couldn't fucking see him, and I was like all depressed. I was like, please don't let anybody take him. But I
Is that
found
the cat
him
that's always
in
in
the
somebody's
garden.
truck or whatever?
Yeah. He
Oh.
takes off his collar and he like loves everyone. He's ultra friendly.
Oh, shit.
How
That's
much
definitely
weed
We
neither
got
one.
him, guys.
All right, so moving.
What's the name of that cat?
Adeline. There's a long story. Don't get me into it. He's a boy.
Okay.
Moving on to episode. The shake weight bloopers post comment. Heavyweight is commenting. I just seen the sweat stain on Ash's shirt. Crying emojis. So the funny story about that little behind the scenes. We were about to start filming. We're like, no, you have to look like you just worked out. And so he poured water on his shirt to like make it look like he was drenched in sweat. But anyway.
And it was Joey's water, and I didn't know it. And Joey
Yeah,
had
he's
his-
like, the fuck was that water? Like,
I
I
don't
thought it was this.
butter.
Yeah. And then on episode 46, Heavyweight, also fan favorite of the podcast. We love you, sir. While in quarantine, I started watching the Avengers movies in chronological order. I always get choked up when Cap was going to take on Thanos and his army. Oh, Thanos and his army by himself. Then
Yeah.
Doctor Strange starts teleporting the rest of the Avengers in Endgame.
That always reminds me of the like what we were talking about the entrance, like when Qui-Gon is like
Here we fucking go.
yeah.
Yeah.
fucking gonna happen.
Dude,
Like-
Cap was going into that
Yep.
expecting to die. Like, but I'm gonna die on my
Everybody
feet.
fucking with me. Fuck you guys.
That's
Yeah.
why,
Cap is the shit.
It's
for the
so
record,
powerful.
Captain America is maybe the first Avenger, but also the motherfucking best Avenger.
I agree. Hey,
We haven't even gotten into games yet. You're taking shots on your own.
But yeah, no, very, very, very powerful scene. Heavyweight, we agree with you. And also, and so commenting on that as well, from Heavyweight, NCAA style tournament, DC versus Marvel heroes and villains. What is your Elite Eight?
Oh shit.
Work on that. We'll put that together for
Look, this isn't fair because Superman is God, so Superman's going to be the grand champion regardless of who you throw up against him.
Have you seen the new Suicide Squad?
Yes.
I'm kind of interested to see, like, because they brought that little nugget up.
The
I'm kinda-
Kryptonite bullet. That's
Yeah,
gay.
I'm kind of interested.
Yes, I want to see that.
But then again, during the Brandon Roth, when he was stabbing him with kryptonite, I was kind of like, nah, I'm not down. So it would be interesting to see how they do it.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
It would have to be like he expected him to save a civilian, but he was I don't know. It was like an outsmarting type thing, like some Lex Luthor shit. And
Or
so
you can
he
make it
asks,
a puff like Ben Affleck.
yeah, and he asks a couple other questions here. So DC question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go around the room because there are 4 different questions of a very
Don't
Quick.
erase that 8. Like, let's mark down for the next show.
Yeah,
Like,
we're gonna mark that down for you, Heavyweight. We'll be able to give it some more love. But you have other questions here that I wanted us to get into. So this first question is for you, Diana. and it's a DC question, and so I'm gonna have you answer the question and then your reasoning behind it. There's no right or wrong answer; it's your personal opinion. Superman
Answer the
versus
question,
Batman.
Claire. Ooh, sorry. Go on. I totally
Easy
interrupted.
one.
Superman versus Batman,
Superman.
Oh,
100%.
and give us the why.
Because it's Superman and Batman sucks.
that's exactly what I
Batman
would have
is
said.
just a
Thank you.
spoiled child.
That turns himself into a ninja, but that's fine. You know, no wrong answers. No wrong answers here.
This has been Comix. Good night.
As he's taking down his Batman poster behind.
Sorry,
right.
Ash.
Ash, this one's yours. Darkseid versus Black Adam.
Dark side.
The only reason, I mean, it's kind of like a little brother syndrome. Superman, unless Batman was like, I'm killing 80 fucking motherfuckers, like Superman would never like whatever. Like he would just kind of mess with him and kind of, you know, like your little brother's punching you until your little brother hits you in the nuts and it's kind of like knock it off. That's kind of how I see Batman versus Superman. Anyway,
I'm glad you acknowledged that. Thank you. You're right.
yeah, because like fuck, we're just gonna disagree and then like it's just what it
Superman
is.
could like literally tear Batman in half. Just be like, oh,
Just the speed alone could be like Batman just setting up and he would end it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you didn't hear that from me. Black Adam versus Darkseid, fucking it would just be bad. But I mean, it's The Rock, so maybe if you smell what the
So it's not even Black Adam, it's The Rock versus Darkseid, and The Rock wins.
Wouldn't it be like shot lasers and then The Rock did the eyebrow and it'd be like it bounces off the eyebrow? Darkseid.
Darkseid? All right. Andres. Captain America versus Captain Marvel.
God damn it.
That's a good one.
That is.
Not really.
The two first ones were
It's
like
gonna be-
obvious, and that one was a good one.
This is really obvious, and even though I love my Marvel side is Captain America overall, that is going to be Captain Marvel. I'm sorry.
I would agree with that. All right, and our last
just
question.
because of her celestial
other
powers.
than Shazam, does he have like what are his powers? I mean, I'm dealing with Chuck Shazam. Does he have like powers like Superman?
I thought we
or
were talking about Captain
Wait,
Marvel.
yeah, wait, who are we talking about?
Captain America versus Captain Marvel, right? That's what we said.
We're
Yeah.
not talking about Shazam. We're talking about Captain Marvel. Marvel's Captain Marvel.
Carol Danvers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Carol Danvers.
Thank you for catching that, Andres. Yeah,
Yes.
Captain
Yeah,
Marvel.
yeah. My bad.
We're talking about Carol Danvers, not
Shazam was Captain Marvel at one time, right?
Yes. And so I was about to start shitting on you, but Andres
they're-
made me realize that was Captain Marvel too.
About to start shitting on you.
I was already loading it up. I was like, and then it's like didn't
That's
happen.
why Diana doesn't listen
Fucking
to us.
gross.
This is exactly why I don't listen to you guys.
Fart noises and poops.
Just
Seven.
full of dick and fart jokes. Yes.
Indeedy. Thanos versus Galactus.
Galactus.
That's very fair. Unless he
Yeah.
has his rings.
even if.
I like that in What If Galactus was like Thanos was like the homie.
Yeah.
Nobody What If?
Yeah. He's all
Yeah, he was
Close.
almost like
he's in a fucking gardening and shit. Yeah.
he was almost like Batista's character. I can't think of his name.
Drax.
He was almost like Drax, like the homie. Like sorry. Anyway,
That was good. All right, and that's so we will come back.
you answered though?
Yeah, it's like Galactus.
Yeah, he's a Galactus. So we will come back to your NCAA question probably in a later episode, just to really get a good response to it, because otherwise we'll probably spend the whole episode on it, to be perfectly honest, going back and forth on it. But Heavyweight, you're fucking awesome. We love you as always.
Superman wins.
Superman wins everything.
Exactly.
All right, so we have a new comment in here from Riley Yoza.
What?
Riley Yoza has liked some of our recent content, and looks like you did a deep dive, Riley Yoza. I don't know if it's a he or her. Them. They did a deep dive, and they commented on our, you guessed it, the Batman Loves Superman that we posted 7 years ago, and it was crying emojis. So welcome to the craziness that is the podcast Comix channel. You get sketches, you get highlights, and you get full podcast episodes. Or if you go really far back, you get to find things like this that we decided to make at 2 a.m. while we were both intoxicated.
Super intoxicated.
I mean, me and Esteban.
Super intoxicated.
Um,
And then, what if he did this?
Yeah.
We're only using the trailer, man. It's
Yeah.
just the trailer.
Oh, it's so great.
But what about if he does this? It's just part of the trailer, man. Oh,
Hey, can we go into the pose master because I'm finishing.
I'm
this beer.
sorry, we're almost done. I got 3 left.
yeah,
guys.
man. I'm
gonna give it.
I'm already
I'm gonna give
done
it
with.
back.
I'm already done with my drink.
You're killing us here.
Wait, 5 left.
Holy
Right,
shit!
so then,
All right,
I love you
let
guys.
me start running through this shit.
I
I'm
love,
sorry.
I love the fact that everybody's commenting. I really do. I
Let's
really
do
Yeah.
this.
do.
No,
Please comment more.
please comment more.
let's
I'll
do
get
this.
down on my knees.
We'll start
Whatever
on
you
the
guys
Postmaster
need, I'll do
Yeah,
it.
you will.
now. We'll start on the Postmaster now, but continue with comments. But we'll
That's not
establish.
fair because while I'm reading comments, I can't see the screen.
No, I won't screw you over. They will. Okay, my pose is going to be. Seven, what's your pose? Okay, so Diana, since you're new, anytime I do this pose, if I'm the pose master, which I am today, or I am till somebody takes
So
it.
far.
So whoever's the pose master, the last person after that pose will have to take a shot or 5 seconds of a drink. You are on Esteban's team, so if you choose to drink only beer, which is fine, the other team gets to count down for 5 seconds how long you're taking your beer. So it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or they can do 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Like they can choose the timing. Hey, Orange Cassidy. Andreas, what's your post? That's your post? Thank you. Luis, what's your post? Thank you. Diana, should you get postmaster? What's your post? Wake up. Hi.
Hi.
What's your post?
I don't know. Give me a pose.
Hulk Hogan.
What does she usually? What does Diana usually do, Esteban?
What is
What-
she? Answer this carefully,
The
sir.
middle finger. The
No,
middle finger.
Answer this
The
carefully.
middle finger. It's the middle
So
finger.
Diana's is the middle finger.
Just the
All
one.
right. So
Just the one. Side.
we're on grid
Oh,
today. So
sideways style. I like it.
I got mine. Yours, Esteban, was. I'm sorry. One more time. Thank you. Yours was Orange Cassidy, Andreas. Luis. Thank you. Okay, and then the middle finger. Okay, I am the
This
postmaster.
episode of Postmaster is brought to you by Epic Brewing. They're
Big Bad
Big
Baptiste.
Bad Baptiste. This is chocolate raspberry. Okay.
That was my nickname in college.
Imperial Stout, aged in whiskey barrels and coffee, cacao, and raspberries added. Cheers.
Cheers.
Was that because the boys would make you bleed
They're
off?
not even on game one.
Ooh.
Sorry, finish up the comments, Luis.
This is good.
Black raspberry.
Luis is
Oh
gone.
Christ! Oh, that was really. It tickled me.
I'll tickle you.
Heavyweight commented on episode 46 as well. First celebrity crush was Kelly LeBrock (parentheses Weird Science). Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know. I forgot about that until you talked about or you messaged it, and I was like, holy shit! Absolutely heavyweight, 100%. Ooh, this would be a fun, tiny little segue. Diana,
Yes.
do you recall in your youth who was your first celebrity crush, cartoon or life person? If you had just like in a crush on something on TV, who or what was it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was JTT.
Oh shit! Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
He knows who it is.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
that totally makes sense. That absolutely makes sense.
Yeah, my cousin.
Bro.
Yep.
It was probably before. It was probably before that. I would assume because he was in a
It was
bunch of like
before the Lion King.
Nickelodeon shows, like movies.
No,
right?
it was from Home Improvement.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because I would watch that with my dad.
Oh,
Home Improvement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So and then I was all pumped when he came out in Lion King,
yeah.
and then
And he was
he
in that
did
one
the other-
movie with Seth Green, right? The like outdoor wild something. It was like three
Oh, there was
brothers that
another-
went camping.
No,
Yes. No, there was
Another movie.
He was in I'll Be Home for Christmas.
a Christmas movie.
no before that.
He was a little player in that one.
What was he?
That was when he was already getting
Without a
older.
Paddle is
Yeah.
like Seth Green,
Without a paddle, that's the one I was talking about.
Dax Shepard, and Matthew Lillard. He's not in that. unless
Yeah,
it's
he's
something-
not in that movie.
He's not in Without a Paddle?
No.
No.
Wait, no, that is with no. What's that one?
Meet the Deedles. No, that's a different movie.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
Who thought we'd be looking up JTT movies?
Yeah.
Anyway, that Meet the
my
that Meet the
search history
Deedles
is
soundtrack
fucked.
is fire.
Oh, he didn't age well.
No, he did not.
Of
He-
course not.
And we are
Aged
posting what he
horribly.
looks like right here.
And
Yeah.
he's little, so very little.
I saw a picture of him like recently. Like it's not good. But it's okay.
Yeah, the recent he has
And
the
he's
he has like a
little.
big old
Almost
fat
looks
suit.
he almost looks like the Topanga show. The Boy Meets World. The remember the little nerd?
Girl Meets World.
No, the Boy Meets World. There was him and Topanga, but there was that little
Sean?
nerd.
Oh,
Yeah, he almost looks like how he
Minkus.
would have grown up.
It was Minkus.
Yes.
I love that show, by the way.
Yeah, he looks like how he would look now.
Right,
This show has
so
been brought to you by JTT.
moving on along, and so so that was a big topic that we had. God damn it! I'm looking at the comments, Ash. I see your hands now.
You're looking right at me. I saw you.
No, I'm looking.
I'm still a Stefan. Oh, you didn't post up. You were looking at it, complaining. Still didn't do it. So it's a shot or okay? Is that coffee?
Oh, it's Kahlua, but yeah. So
Oh,
I killed the rest of it, so I'm
Yum.
gonna have to go get a beer after.
All right.
Okay,
You got it.
so it's me now, so I get to finish
Yeah,
these
you-
fucking comments so you can take your show. And when I say fucking comments, I say this with love, guys. Thank you for commenting. But this
we
was,
love your comments. I'll get down on my knees if I have to get you guys to give us more comments.
This is the second
Even-
time you offer that. You really want to get on your knees, sir.
Well,
You know you could just do it.
That'll bring in the ladies. Go on, Luis.
But I was just filling in, Diana, that this is the first crush topic was a very hot topic we had a couple episodes ago, and so,
Oh,
I thought it was
okay.
fun for you to weigh in of like what you thought your like top one was, because I think somebody said a cartoon character. I know I said one. I said Gadget from
He said Babs
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers?
Babs from Tiny Toons.
I never had a thing for Babs. Oh my god, but fucking Jessica Rabbit, I definitely did. I didn't understand my
Okay.
feelings, but I think everyone did. Anyway,
Wait, what's
Okay.
your same sex crush then? What's your woman crush?
oh yeah, I wasn't
posted
thinking about
it.
that.
I commented.
You did, and I guess Luis missed it.
Oh.
No, I think we said it in the show, but yeah. But now that you're here, what's your women crush?
Sarah Rafferty? Is that her?
Sarah Rafferty.
And then Gina Rodriguez.
And these are their pictures right here, as you can see them on the screen.
Yeah, but I
Thank you for that.
commented.
Yeah, I feel like it's just I know them by their face.
Same.
Sarah Rafferty was in the TV show Suits. She was the redhead in Suits,
Uh-huh.
and Gina Rodriguez. It was the lead in Jane the Virgin.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
And I say this with the utmost respect, but oof.
All right, so moving.
Why did we
on.
cut?
Huh?
Go on. We're only on comments, guys. Sorry, Luis. Go on.
Well, you keep interrupting him.
We pregame pretty hard though.
We did.
Yeah.
Also on episode 46, so Zach commented on a previous post. He's commenting on episode 46. Yo, Comics Podcast, your number one fan chiming in. Great episode, Luis. Great job in reeling in Ash. By the way, this is my favorite meme of Forrest Whitaker. Reflects the sativa indica for his eyes. Hashtag stoners know. So I'm going to pause here. The comment's not done. In episode 46, we talked about a Forrest Whitaker meme when you take Dayquil and NyQuil at the same time. One of his eyes is closed. So we posted it, and he said that that's his favorite because of when you take the sativa and the indica hits you at the same time, and it's like, it's pretty funny. Oh yeah, unpause. My first cartoon crush was Jessica Rabbit, Roger Rabbit's wife. For those who don't know, my first celebrity crush is a tie between Mina, Winona Ryder from Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh,
and
hell yeah.
Sandra Bullock from Speed. Oh my God, yeah. Bram Stoker.
Oh yes, son. Sandy
Dracula.
Bullock is a lifelong crush
Yeah. But the proposal, Sandra Bullock is.
in anything.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, if you consider Sandra Bullock as a longtime crush or a long life crush, then I would say that Marissa Tomei is right up there with her.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Marissa Tomei is definitely up there.
Even as Aunt May, I was like, God damn.
My cousin Minnie.
Even more so.
My cousin May. Yeah. You can-
I'm pretty sure I didn't slur my words that bad. So
And so then he wraps it up with saying, keep up the great content. By the way, gallery mode all the time. And we missed you, Andres. Last episode, even though you talk shit about
Oh, that's
me,
a second miss, Andreas.
check you later.
I didn't talk shit.
you
I
later.
was wondering where you were.
That's
I
true. He was
missing
deeply
you.
wounded. He was wounded that he
Yes.
hadn't heard from me because he
I was
missed
like,
me.
you're losing your top spot, and I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Oh, that makes more sense as to why he started it with, yo, Comics Podcast number one fan chiming in. That's why Zach is going for the top.
You were
Watch-
missing in the comments. I missed your comments, sir.
Watch
That is-
out, Melissa and Heavyweight. Zach is coming for the top spot.
In the very beginning of COVID, remember when it was only supposed to be 2 weeks? We all decided to get, well, me and my friends decided to get on House Party because we thought we'll all keep each other company. And there was one time where we got on House Party, and Zach, swear to you, we're talking to him, and he's laying down on his couch with sunglasses. And we had maybe about a 15-minute conversation. But you know how we talk, and we're just talking. And like, you know what I mean, Zach? And he's literally just chilling with his sunglasses, right? And like, oh no, he fell asleep. So then we begin to talk, and we're talking for maybe another 5 minutes. And then he goes, yeah, no, I totally know what you're talking about. But his reaction time was like a half hour later to what we were discussing like an hour prior. You know, like, are you awake? Like, it was super weird. But it was the funniest because he was literally talking to us while posing, and then he would like wait for the next conversation, and then he would pose, and then he would pose. But when you're talking to him, nothing. It was super fucking funny. Again, you had to probably be there, but it was weird.
That just shows that
He'll love it.
kind of person.
You're gonna get a comment like next week where he's gonna reference everything that I said, and you're gonna be like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's gonna be
And
this.
actually about that, so he comments also in the same day on episode 45. So this last one was episode 46. Sorry, 2 days apart.
Yeah.
So I think he had a binge of our content. We appreciate you, sir. And another awesome show. And this is in regards to episode 45. And with that, I think this is the one where my girlfriend started tuning in, and she said she wanted to see more gallery mode. And Zach agrees. Another awesome show. I want gallery mode all the time, especially when Ash is rambling on. I would love to see everyone's faces and rolling of the eyes. Stay fresh, and I'll check you later.
Damn, that just happened.
You'd see me wanting to hang myself.
We will be incorporating it more because Melissa even commented on Zach's comment saying, I agree, I love the gallery mode. So the consensus is coming through. Maybe we'll throw in gallery mode more frequently. We'll figure that out, yeah. And then we got two left, and then we're caught up. And these two, we got one for Melissa Morales on episode 45. Thank you for the birthday love, virtual cheers. Love the rant in the beginning, crying emoji. Girl crush, Kate Beckinsale and Gal Gadot. Beautiful women. Absolutely.
Both oof.
Kudos on inserting the pics and the clip of Batman behind the scenes video. I love that. So for those of you who didn't see episode 45, well, prior to this, we've been doing it, but we're adding, if we talk about something like, hey, this clip was released, or there's this behind the scenes or whatever, or we start talking about a certain topic, we're putting up pictures on the YouTube. So if you're listening to Spotify or Apple Podcasts, this is
so glad that you came up with that, Luis. Such a great idea.
Bitch, you came up with it and you're giving me more work.
I came up with that like episode 2.
But you're like, you know what? You should do more work, Luis. I'm like, God damn it. And I was trying to put it off, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But we've been putting in more things, and so that's what she's talking about. Love that. Being able to see what it is you guys are talking about as you guys are talking about it is great.
Yeah.
By the way,
heavyweight to that too.
Mm-hmm.
I promise I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'm saying
no, I know, buddy. I know. That's why you're good. By the way, poor guy riding the Batmobile or the Bat motorcycle, he probably thought he was going to be fired, crying emoji. For those of you who haven't seen the clip, it's a great clip. Check it out. But yeah, he did look pretty scared when he crashed it against the car that was supposed to move. And we made it to the end. The final comment is from Vanessa Ayala. And she responded with, yes, the Batman and Bill, such a great documentary. The new Suicide Squad is way better than the 2016. Keep the fun facts coming. Rock on.
That's you, Esteban.
That is straight for you, Esteban, because you had the fun facts on episode 45. The different, and we were inserting clips of each fun fact that you were talking about simultaneously with it. Again, if you're listening on the podcast, it's a nice incentive for you to check out, even if it's just to fast forward to that part, to check out the clips that we're talking about. You get to see it as we're talking about it. So that is it for the comments, and I'm going to throw it right back over to you, Ash. Back to you, sir.
Okay, so we are going to do something called Comix Casts. The way this works is I asked them to cast as if we were going to do Pulp Fiction today. And it's just going to be in this order because it's in the order that we said hello. So, Esteban.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go shuffle. Every damn shuffling. All right. You have, so oh shit, my bad, the order.
Evan, Andres, Diana, Luis.
No. The order of because I had Jules. Okay, so we're gonna, as I said, we're gonna discuss casting Pulp Fiction as if we're gonna cast today. Number 1 is Jules. Number 2 is Vincent. Number 3 is Mia Wallace. Number 4 is Butch, which is let me say this again. Number 1 is Jules, which is Samuel L. Jackson. Number 2 is Vincent, which is John Travolta. Number 3 is Mia Wallace, which is Uma Thurman. Number 4 is Butch, which is Bruce Willis. Number 5 is Marcellus Wallace, which is Ving Rhames. So in that order, we're going to pick a card. Whatever number you get is the person that you're going to cast. Okay? Now, this week I have games. This week's games have been brought to you by certain people. Those people are also going to get to cast. So number 1 is, say, Zach. Number 1, Zach is going to have to cast Jules. Okay, so we're gonna do a versus. So it's gonna be a comics cast, and it's gonna be versus the people that have helped us with games today. Well, I will better explain it as we go along, as I always do. So, Esteban, you're first.
Yes, let's do it.
You're number 3. Number 3 is, I feel like it's Mia Wallace.
Mm-hmm.
Mia Wallace. Who is your
Fuck
Mia
you.
Wallace? Yeah, I know. I didn't happen to be the first one. Who's your Mia Wallace?
My Mia Wallace would be Anna Taylor-Joy. I pick her as Mia Wallace.
Okay. What else is she in? Or what is she in?
She's in the Queen's Gambit. She was in New Mutants. I believe she was. Yeah, I believe she was in Peaky Blinders. I think you're right. Yeah.
In Vitch.
In Vitch. Yeah.
Luis. Ready?
Sir.
You're number 2. Number 2 is Vincent. Who's your Vincent?
Vincent is Travolta.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Not Travolta, sorry. Vincent Vega.
My Vincent is gonna be Jason Statham.
Your man crush.
It's kind of coincidental that I was your man crush too.
Yeah.
How about you shut your mouth and the
That's
rest you want to
so
play
funny,
that game? No, I'm just
The
kidding.
Burger King conversation. Oh, so
Oi.
okay.
I'm sorry. Have you seen Hobbs and Shaw? Anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a horribly fun movie. Like, it's not good, but it was
Yeah.
like a guilty pleasure. And there's just so many like dick jokes that he says towards The Rock.
Yeah.
Like, he's wearing The Rock suit, and he's like, "It doesn't fit right, especially around the balls," like insinuating he has a big dick. And I just imagine that character in Pulp Fiction doesn't fit there.
I like how Luis just out of all the jokes he picks
You telling
that
me
one.
He always went with the balls thing. Like, he's like, "Oh, it doesn't fit. Like, it fits loose, or it fits too tight, especially around the balls, because he's got big old dick."
That's what I'm saying. It's like
That's
out
a
of
big
all,
old, that's a big old dick.
Entire movie.
out of all the dick jokes that Jason Statham says in that movie, you pick that one to quote.
That's my favorite. It's my favorite dick
Get
joke.
it? Because Statham has a big dick.
Get it? Get it? Because of his meaty hog?
And
You all got that?
he started
For whatever reason, Louis just spits on his hand. Why are you spitting on your hand, dude?
Okay, Andreas, the lineup is going to change a little bit. You're next. Ready for the next card? You have the ace, which is number 1. You have Jules. Who would be your Jules?
Jamie Foxx.
Oh.
That could be interesting. Wait. Who was your Vincent? Oh, Jason Statham and Jamie Foxx. I could see that. I could see that as an action movie where
like
it'd be
that.
like them playing off each
I
other.
picked Jamie Foxx because he could have like his jokey side, and then he has a serious side / intense side. So I think that's a good play. So yeah.
That's me.
Right on.
I minimized. My bad. Okay. And then I will go next. Esteban, you want to go for Diana?
How about you go next?
I'll go next. I have number 4. Number 4 was my Butch. My Butch. Butch. It's gonna be Hugh Jackman. That's how I saw it. Hugh Jackman was gonna be the Butch. That sounds not PC, but it's gonna be the Butch character. I don't see the rape scene being as intense as
That's
it
what I
was with the 2 characters that it happened with, because my Jules was Denzel, so it wasn't it that I don't see it. I think it would have been alluded to, but I don't think it would have straight out happened. like not as much as it happened in Pulp Fiction. Diana,
Yes.
number 5. Who is your Marcellus Wallace, which is Ving Rhames?
Mm,
Who would be your main bad guy in Pulp Fiction?
it could be anybody.
Be anybody you want. You could even, yeah.
So I'll go ahead and say mine, so I give her some time to
Okay.
think.
Yeah.
That was a hard one because I do not. Yeah, see, when we're doing casting like this, it's like, oh, do you pick race for race on the character? It's like, no, it could be open to whatever.
It could be Nick Wallace.
Yeah, and I don't like taking characters away from minorities, but just I guess appearance wise or body type wise, or kind of like his gravitas, if you will. I picked Vincent D'Onofrio as Marcellus
shit.
Wallace.
Hell yeah, that would be a dope ass one.
So he would be Kingpin from the Marvel Netflix series. That was my
I
choice.
wonder what insecurity Vincent D'Onofrio would have given Marcellus Wallace. You know how Kingpin was very, but he gave insecurity. Like, I wonder
His
what he would have.
mother?
Yeah, I wonder what, or Virginia, or Virginia.
Yeah, his lover.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, since there's freedom to change it,
Whatever you want to do. We're all casting.
I think I'd want to do a woman.
That'd be great.
Cut that and make that into a meme.
Stupid ass. Oh, what's her name?
Yeah, you would. Sorry, go ahead.
The lady, I always forget her name. How
From
do I
what movie?
get away with murder? Yes, her.
Viola Davis?
Yeah.
Oh.
She was a good not Wanda Sykes. Wanda.
I always like
Amanda
seeing
Waller.
movies
Amanda Waller.
where-
Sorry.
Wanda Sykes. What?
Sorry.
I like movies where the kingpin ends up, they allude that it's a man, that it's always a man in charge, but it ends up being a woman that's in charge of everybody.
Yeah.
Like
That's
that's
a good-
like to me.
That is a super good pick because she's really intense and like in any movie she's in, she could always like turn it up to 10, like really
Yeah.
easy, and that works out perfectly for that character.
That's my pick.
Nod to Carmen, who chose Marcellus Wallace, which she would have gotten in place of Diana, was Mahershala Ali. Mahershala Ali. Is that the new Blade?
Yes.
It is a new Blade. Yeah, I can see that too. All right. So the way this is going to work too is the number one in the number of games that I have is 5, and so the number one game is brought to us by Zach. So Zach, you have Jules. So it's going to be our casting versus the audience's casting, and we'll discuss which one, the pros and cons of both casting lists. All right. So Zach, you have Jules. That sounded weird as I said it. Sorry, I'm doing everything at once. Sounded weird. All right. So it's going to be called Name That Movie. The first game is going to be called Name That Movie, and you have to describe, or you have to name the movie and what it is by the synopsis, which is the back of the movie. When you, like, say we were all going to fucking Blockbuster and you're reading the synopsis on the back of the movie.
I was gonna was I the last one?
I think I
we need
said.
to remember. Cheers. Is that a shot or is that a beer?
Oh, that's a shot, dude.
Yeah. Oh, all good, man. You shot. All right. So, we will go with high card, low card. Diana and Esteban,
Yeah.
you are on team 1. You guys are going to. Oh, you guys get to name your team after. It's going to be one or the other. You guys get first pick. Which card would you like? This one? Middle card? This one? You guys have 2. We'll play aces high. Team 2. What card would you want?
There. No,
This
no,
one?
the first one on your left.
Okay, we're
Keep moving.
this one or this one?
No, to your left.
The first one on your left, as in the first
Keep going.
one.
There you go.
There-
Yes.
the very first one.
3. First one on my left, but I don't know. Okay, so
Which
3.
left?
So you guys
Yeah.
get to choose. Are you Team Marvel or Team DC?
Who are you asking?
Well, them because they want. You guys got 2 and they got 3, so they're
Okay.
they got high card. So 2 are you guys are Team Marvel or Team DC?
Luis, you pick.
Come on, you know this. DC.
All right, Team DC, and you guys are Team Marvel today. All right, so name that movie. You guys are gonna name the movie. You guys get to go first. Team
Yep.
DC get to go first. So you get to go 1 or 2. Oh, I should say it this way. Do you guys want 80s or 90s?
Andres, you pick.
90s, please.
90s. The alumni cast of a space opera television series have to play their roles as the real thing when an alien race needs their help. However, they also need to defend both Earth and the alien race from a reptilian warlord.
I know this one.
I think
Is Tim Allen this one?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same. That's my guess. But it
Oh,
looks like
damn
we
it.
have the same guess. Galaxy Quest, right?
Yeah,
You guys
I'm
set?
good with it. Yes.
Final answer.
Galaxy Quest, you guys have 1.
Good
All right,
shit,
so-
man.
Good job, buddy.
You guys have 80s, which is Team Marvel. A woman, you guys ready? A
Yeah.
woman discovers the newly resurrected, partially formed body of her brother-in-law. She starts killing him to revitalize his body so he can escape the demonic beings that are pursuing him after he escaped their sadistic underworld.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's on the back of the box when
What
you
the fuck,
go to-
indeed.
I,
You want me to read it again?
It's a real movie.
That's a real movie.
that's a movie.
You want me to read it again?
Please.
Okay.
Okay.
A woman discovers a newly resurrected, partially formed body of her brother-in-law. She starts killing for him to
Oh,
revitalize
killing
his
for
body.
him. Okay.
Got it. Yeah, I missed
For
that too.
him.
I
Revitalize his body so he can escape the demonic beings that are pursuing him. After
is it a
he
part
is-
2?
Man, they're now I can't even say it. They're sadistic underworld.
Is it a part 2?
Homie, are you helping or what are you doing?
It's horror and it's messing with him because he doesn't know what it was. He's trying to
I
figure
know what
it
it
out
is
for
now.
himself.
Yeah.
I got it.
I don't know why I want to say Lawnmower Man, but I know it's not Lawnmower Man because Lawnmower Man did not come out in the 80s.
It's a 90s movie, and that movie sucks.
Yeah, Lawnmower Man. Yeah.
Sucks. Got
Um,
nothing to do with the Stephen King story.
oh, it's Stephen King movie. Okay. Fucking
time?
A, dude.
You got time this soon.
I don't
Can we
know.
steal?
the other team was right in saying that it was a horror movie.
No, I know. It's a horror movie and it's a Stephen King thing. So I'm trying to think. Stephen King.
Somebody else said Lawnmower Man was based on a Stephen King. It's not a.
Oh, I see.
Shut up, stupid.
You're giving it away. Okay.
One person doesn't watch horror like I do, so I'm at least trying to help them out. Like I don't. But give a guess.
No, Hellraiser came out in the 90s too, didn't it?
Was that your final answer?
Wait, I heard dinging. Somebody Googled that. Why did she get off camera?
Because one of the boys was crying.
Oh, no, I heard ding.
I don't understand.
Who turns on a ding on Google?
I know.
No.
I found it.
All right.
They were on Bing.
On Bing. I'm going to go with Hellraiser.
Okay. Well, you have a point.
Yep, you got it. It took you long enough. Yeah, it's Hellraiser.
Oh, shit.
She's not here. She had to go run upstairs because one of the boys was crying.
Just give him the point.
All right. Point one. All right. Point to point.
She's going to be, I'm going to tell her that you're accusing her of cheating and she's going to be fucking.
I heard dinging. I fucking heard dinging. Everybody heard dinging.
I'm going to ding you in a second.
Nope. All right. So going on with, thank you, Zach, for that game. What game? I called Zach game.
Point match.
Zach, you have Jules, which you need to cast, and let us know who you're casting for Jules in Pulp Fiction is. We have.
Are we in gallery mode, by the way?
Yes, we are.
We are.
Ah, God damn it.
Why is everyone doing stupid poses? Oh.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I didn't even catch on to it.
That's you know what? I'm not gonna lie. That was my thought. I'm just like, why the fuck is everybody? Oh, God damn it. Cheers.
Cheers, sir. Enjoy your 11%.
Shout out to, I know this is second out random, but shout out to Carmex.
Shout out to Carmex for selling them cars.
You guys did an awesome job. I like
Comics Alliance.
What I said, yeah, Comics Alliance. You guys hit
100 followers.
And also, they have a cool little tagline that we've discussed prior to that. All right. The Boulet brothers. Did I say it right? The Boulet brothers.
Sure.
Dragula judge's announcement. Is that concerning Dragula? The Dragula, the fucking Herman Munster's Dragula.
Hey man, you're the host of this show. How about you spit it out?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Was put on this was put on before I saw it. The drag artist competing for $100,000. Judge's announcement for that's the new Rob Zombie? Oh, you guys gonna let me fish? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna. Yes. So that's very cool. I remember even seeing that.
We prepped before the show.
I remember even seeing that episode. Like, just that. Wow, that's such a fucking cool. That was such a cool fucking card.
Great insight, sir.
No, it was because it's Venetia.
Hey, bro.
Wow.
Hey, bro. Your improv classes are paying off.
Veneska, son of a bitch. Vanessa.
Hey, bro. Those improv classes you played for are paying off.
Yeah, Veneska. I would have made the character Veneska. That's what's easy about improv. Vanessa Hudgens, Harry Goulion, Bob the drag queen, and more to be announced. This isn't what you guys put in here is not very descriptive. So how do you guys feel about that?
Hey, here's a heads up. When we suggest stuff to be on the show, the host usually goes and does a little bit of research so they know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
At least vaguely. Like
Okay.
Or at the top, at the pre-show, you can say, "I don't know anything about this. Does anyone know about it? I'm skipping it." And then
Yeah, because I do
Black
that
Canary came
often.
out
I'm
with
like,
a solo film that's announced for HBO Max with Journey Smollett. Esteban, how you feel about that?
I think that's great. I think that I love the fact that they're keeping her as the canary from Birds of Prey. So yeah, man, I'm stoked. I'm excited. Why are you guys doing it? It's me. I drank.
I know.
I know.
I know.
no,
Give me
yeah,
thumbs up.
Dennis threw me off. He did it first. And I was like, ah.
I loved her as Black Canary in
Yeah.
the Birds of Prey movie, so that's pretty dope.
Nice.
That they're gonna do a series based on her. I don't know what he's doing over there. I'm just
What
hedging
did
my
you
bet.
think of the overall Birds of Prey movie?
I guess I'm one of the few who actually enjoyed it very much. I
Oh, man,
liked
I'm
it.
right there with you. It was really good.
I
It
enjoyed
was
Yep,
really,
I
really good.
enjoyed it. It's good to see like Harley without the Joker and see her processing a breakup and the action therefore through it.
I did too, because during the Suicide Squad, when she was being abused or whatever, and then say Birds of Prey, and then once we saw the second Suicide Squad, oh, you guys were gonna wait for me? Like that whole fucking when she was about to cry because they went back to save her.
Yeah.
Like that means more now because we see kind of the journey she went through, at least through film, you know?
The only thing that throws me off about that is that they had said that that's a different, like the what happened in the first Suicide Squad didn't have anything to do with the second one, which was like, okay, so how did Harley Quinn and Captain Boomerang know each other? Like this is, or Harley Quinn and Rick Flag. It's like this doesn't make sense that you said that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know that was the official statement, but I think it's
Yeah.
easier if it's a soft reboot. Like shit happened, kind of like with the Batfleck. You know, like that was a soft reboot of like Dark Knight shit may or may not have happened. You choose what
Right.
Batman origin you wanted and then move on. It just makes sense that it happened just many moons ago. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
It just seems like it would like flow a lot better because of the way that she acted, the way that Harley acted with Rick and with or with Flag and with Boomerang.
Yeah.
It just seems like they've done this before. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's
You
like
feel the camaraderie between them
Yeah.
specifically. Like
exactly.
we know what the
exactly.
mission is. These old people are all newbies.
Right.
Especially
Exactly.
especially in the
And-
plane. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. But because of the plane, go
Especially
ahead.
in the plane when them three are acting like this is yesterday, like they just did the shit yesterday, and the other
Right.
ones are like, I don't know what I'm like. Pete Davidson, I don't know what we're doing, but the other ones are like, right, Booma? Like, you know what I mean?
Is this a werewolf?
Yeah,
God,
like-
that's so funny. He's
No,
a
yeah.
That's
weasel.
our kind of touchstone to, you know what I mean? Like, they
No.
should have just left.
No,
And
yeah,
the
absolutely.
Boomer scene when that shit happens
Yeah.
is a lot bigger than if we were to say like, oh, that should never happen. Because then why do we care when Harley looks at Boomer and his fate?
Right.
God.
It just seems like it feels like, yes, there was a first Suicide Squad, the one obviously with Deadshot and stuff like that, and then there was this other one. It just for me, and I'm sure with a lot of other people, it just makes me feel better inside that the first Suicide Squad was like, let's say, their first mission, and then this one, the Suicide Squad, was like, okay, they're back in their cell. Let's go ahead and continue from there. You know what I mean? So it was stuff like that, because it makes sense, because when Harley was getting emotional, like, oh my God, you guys were going to come back and save me. You know, like, it just makes sense, because it's like in the first one, like Flag could have given two shits about Harley at that point, you know what I mean? But now it's like, okay, they've been through some shit, they've seen some things, you know? So it's like, well, yeah, of course they're going to go back and save her. You know what I mean? So to me, and I'm sure to a lot of the other DC fan base, it makes us feel better inside, you know, just to kind of like accept, like Suicide Squad, the first one. Yeah, it did happen. That was, let's consider that their first mission, and then the Suicide Squad is, you know, mission fucking 30 out of, you know, however many that they've had.
Also, like the Suicide Squad, I'm barely starting it, and then spoiler alert, you're using other Suicide Squads as a decoy for this Suicide Squad. Like,
right,
you kind of need that. And then on top of that too, what was I going to say? the shit. What was I gonna say? There was another scene where. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. The Harley Quinn wouldn't have done to the drug boss what she would have without the experience of dealing with
of course.
that. So you might as well have said, they might not want to associate with, in their eyes, a failed movie, but at the same time, that's what you're springboarding off of.
Mm-hmm.
So that Harley would, bro, like I killed myself or I attempted to kill myself for somebody, and you're on step 2 of where that guy was at my end.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But
yeah, but that just goes to show, like, you know, Harley's development from Suicide Squad to Birds of Prey to the Suicide Squad. You just kind of see her development from there. And you kind of see that, especially with the tattoo that she had on her back. You know, now it's when in the first Suicide Squad, it's a property of Joker. And then now it's his property of no one, you know. You just kind of see that evolution, you know, take place.
By the way, whenever I watch Bird of Prey, I always get hungry because of the breakfast sandwich.
Fucking
Right?
nice. Yeah, so good.
Like I'm craving one right now.
Yeah. I think the only time, to piggyback off of what you said, Andres, I think the only time that like I mimicked a sandwich that I saw in a movie was after watching the movie Spanglish. Like I legit made that breakfast sandwich. Like I paused the movie. I'm like, you know what? That shit looks delicious. I'm going to go ahead and make that sandwich. And you know what? It was fucking delicious.
We have our first images of Cowboy Bebop as a live action series on Netflix. Luis, how'd you feel about that? Is that something you were looking, like, you've seen that era, that Cowboy Bebop era?
Yes, I know. I've heard of the anime. I'd be lying to you if I said that I watched it.
Wow, I'm surprised.
So I didn't watch it.
It was me, and I was trying to mimic. I was trying to make you like, hey, tell him. Sorry, go on. I'm sorry.
But it's not one that I watched. Like, I think I would catch an episode here and there. So I know the John Cho character. He's like a very smart alecky type of dude. And I want to say the first iteration of this podcast, Ash had Ash broke down the trailer of Justice League, Joss Whedon, and he had mentioned that he's like, I know how lame this is gonna sound, but when Aquaman pins Batman up on against the wall, and he's like, so I hear you can talk to fish, but like as his hair drops down, like very similar to how Bruce Wayne's hair in the cartoon would be, that it's like so close to it. In one of the stills, which we're showing right here, where John Cho looks like he's doing the Wing Chun like little board thing, like he's doing a martial art thing. The little like hair that's coming down, that looks so reminiscent of the anime. And one of the other picture that we're showing right here, where the girl is sitting upside down on the sofa, and then John Cho's just chilling. That's the cover of like the season. Okay, cool. So it's and the anime is right here. So I'm gonna put them right next to each other so that you can see just like it's when it comes to bringing a comic book or anime to life, you run the risk of, does it look like cosplay or does it look like a film adaptation? And this looks like a film adaptation. So that is the long answer to your question. Short answer, it looks good, and I'm excited to see what it brings.
I think because I've never seen Cowboy Bebop, but it was just, it's like, it's been on my radar and it's been on like my to-do list, but it's like it didn't. And I know a lot of people, especially major fans of Cowboy Bebop, it's going to be like, oh my God, like how can you not be into it, you know, based off of everything else that you watch. But it's just kind of like, I have Cowboy Bebop up here, and then like other shit kept on piling on, and then it's like Cowboy Bebop just started, you know, going down to the bottom of the list.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, it's not that I don't want to watch it, it's the fact that, you know, because there's so much out there to watch. You know, it just got put back on the back burner, you know. And I'm like Ash as far as like the anime goes. Like I am into Dragon Ball Z, but I'm not into Dragon Ball Z, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I know who the characters are. I know
Weird when people are like, Superman is nothing next to Goku, and then nothing next to Goten. And I'm like, Goten? It's like weird, right? Like, oh, I don't follow. Okay, cool.
But see that, but that's the thing. It's like I know about Goku, Goten's, Trunks, know, Vegeta, fucking, So it's like I would say I would know the bare minimum of Dragon Ball Z, not to the extent of a super fan. You know what I mean? A super fan, like, let's say Luis, or no, but and I'm not talking shit. I'm not.
I'm not taking it that way either.
No, I know for sure. No, but it's just kind of like, it's just one of those shows that, like, it's on my radar, but it never ended up. Aha, Luis. It's just one of those things where it's like, if it was on Cartoon Network at the time that I was watching it, I'd sit down and watch it. You know what I mean?
The funny thing about something like Dragon Ball Z is that somebody that hasn't seen it, I wouldn't recommend you to watch it. Like, if you've just never seen it, I'm like,
so many. There's so fucking many.
Exactly my point. They're so fillery. They're so, like, I, as a fan, and
those
all
battles
the love
take forever.
They do. Like, there's the recent, like, I think 6 years ago or so, they redid the show, cutting out the filler. They call it Dragon Ball Kai, and that is good. I'll only watch that. Like, I can't rewatch the shit that I loved as a kid because it's too much.
Like, if you watched it all the way, like, I stopped after the Majin Buu saga, so everything after, and they're all the plus levels I've never seen.
Those are actually pretty good. I like those.
Yeah, I've heard they're really great. I just haven't, because that filler is out of control when the battle takes like fucking 3 episodes of a season to do a single thing. It's like, oh my god.
Luckily, they did away with that. Like, I'm gonna power up for 4 episodes. Like, it's not as bad, but the filler is still present. But that's just an anime flaw. Like, Naruto, which was popular, did that, and that's actually why I like Promised Neverland so much. Is they don't have filler episodes. It's let's get right to it.
Okay, perfect. Because I think that's what my thing was the fact that when I did catch an episode of Dragon Ball Z, it was a filler episode, and I'm just kind of like
nothing happened. He's charging up the whole episode.
Right, exactly. I'm like completely lost. So it's like super fans like yourself, Luis, and Luis, I'm gonna need your help here, and Andres, you're gonna help me out right here too. For super fans like you and like Miss Danny Fernandez right here, I'm gonna need. They're just like, it's like, I know for a fact it's a lot. You know what I mean? Because Dragon Ball Z's been through so many iterations. And again, I'm not shitting on Dragon Ball Z at all. Like, I that to me, that's one of those shows that I wish I got into, but it's like, I feel the train has passed, and I can't get on that train. You know what I mean? Like I've missed it. I missed that train.
Like, I would say that there is just too much to jump onto right now, because there is a lot to catch up into. So it's like I agree that you said you missed it when it was out, because there is a lot to go into.
I feel like I saw a whole episode of and then like the
pretty much.
I was like, that's so we saw a whole episode. Yeah, but you don't understand. Like,
what?
And exactly my point. It's like, because there are so many filler episodes, and every time that's just how I felt. It's just that every time I would turn on Cartoon Network and I saw Dragon Ball Z, I would sit down and watch it. But it was
there was Dragon Ball and then Dragon Ball Z, right? Like, we're even
exactly. Yeah, it was Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball was the OG when Goku was young, and he came. Like, Goku is funny, and like the Dragon Ball, I really love that series. Like, there's a lot of people who don't like it. It is fun and funny, and then martial arts tournaments up the ass.
Yeah,
and you get to see Master Roshi as a younger man and a pervert as he is.
As he always is.
Dragon Ball, the series itself, really has a good place in my heart. It's fun and funny.
The live movie.
Oh my god, the live movie was garbage. Let me summarize Dragon Ball in in 3 minutes in a tiny bit. Once we get everyone's attention, looking at the screen of their computers, and there we go. Okay.
It is Andreas, but we have been fucking up because the wheel, I will not call it the wheel of morality.
No, we have not been fucking up. No, time out. We have not been fucking up. You're the host. You should take control of the wheel. So therefore, for the rest of the episode, the wheel shall be called the wheel of morality.
It's not. But what's great though is today. No, you will. But we're gonna spin the wheel because we haven't been spinning the wheel. But 2, has anybody noticed that I haven't been crying when I get interrupted? Because we don't cry because it's a fucking show. Because we are all grown-ups.
Do you
Ready
want
to
brownie
spin?
points or something? Go for
For
it.
a Groundhog Day.
Ayo.
Brownies sound good right about now too.
Don't they?
I swear I'm not high.
What point? You're on
Luis's team.
right?
Ah, fuck
So
me.
you guys both lose 1 point. Esteban's in the lead,
I
which
hate your
means-
fucking stupid wheel.
All right. Well, you loved it last week. That's what she said. Esteban, true
Yes,
or
sir.
being that you are in the lead with 1-0.
1 point with 1
Uh,
point that took you forever. That was on sketchy terms.
Matt,
Oh my
now you're on my side.
god! Fucking A.
Now you're on
dude.
my side because I heard
Fucking
2
A.
dings.
I heard 2 ding. Are you sure it wasn't your phone that went
You
off?
want A or- you
Oh,
want A or
I'll
B?
give it to you. That's totally on you.
So,
But
this game is called True or False, and it was brought to us by Heavyweight, which
Mhm.
Heavyweight has 2. Heavyweight, you are to cast Vincent. Zach, you have Jules. Heavyweight, you have Vincent.
Okay.
True or false, you have A or B.
Let's go with
That's
A.
which, like, let's go with A. True or false? Stan Lee has written a series for DC. True or false?
True.
Ding. Team B. Henry Cavill was in the MCU at 1 point. True or false?
Luis,
Hitting with false.
I'm gonna go with false as well.
It is false. They think it's him, but it was actually his stunt double named Jackson Spadell. So
It
you're
was.
back to 2-1.
Wait,
What?
his stunt double, what was he in?
They refer to a scene in Civil War
That's
during
cool.
during the Winter Soldier Frozen scene.
Yeah.
There's a specific scene where the stunt double, who looks very much like Henry Cavill, they think it's him, but it's not him. It's his stunt double named Jackson.
That is so interesting.
That's
And
pretty
there-
cool, man.
And here is a picture of the stunt double right here.
All right.
Can,
So
can I hit you? Can I hit you with some movie
please,
trivia real quick?
please.
Okay, so we all know the Punisher, the 2004 one with Thomas Jane, right?
Yeah.
So did you know that they were hoping that Punisher would take off, and at the same time, Spider-Man 2 came out roughly around the same time. There is a specific scene at the end of Spider-Man 2 where if you pause it at a specific scene, and I think it's at the very end, you see a guy
wedding
in a
scene.
black.
The when he's running towards her and she's in the
No. It's like one of those like real like, I'm kind of like, I'm glad we made it out of there alive or whatever type thing. And it's in Central Park. There's a scene where there's a man dressed in all black trench coat, t-shirt, pants, black combat boots that walks into frame. Okay. That is supposed to be Thomas Jane. Obviously, it didn't happen. That was actually his stunt double, because what Sam Raimi wanted to do was to go ahead and do a Spider-Man versus Punisher, kind of like in Amazing Spider-Man 129, if I'm not mistaken. And Luis, if you can put the comic book cover here. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to do that. But obviously that didn't happen, didn't work. It just fell through because the studio, as we all know, they were pushing Raimi to do Venom when he really didn't want to do Venom. He wanted to do Mysterio at the time along with Punisher. So There's your comics movie facts.
That's interesting.
I
love
don't
hearing that shit.
I don't
when you're
like you
putting
either.
when you're putting your creation together,
Yeah.
it kind of sucks that somebody's like, which I feel like that's WWE right now. Like, everybody
Oh,
feels
don't even
like
get me started on that, dude.
you're not. I'll go with this.
Uh-huh.
The CM Punk
Hmm?
reaction
I was gonna
is
say, are we
because
gonna talk about that?
genuinely what everybody wants.
Yeah.
And some people are thinking like, well, the money says and the whatever statistics and all this other shit, like you're not, it's right in front of you. Like you didn't even want Austin. You wanted fucking Triple H until Triple H fucked up. You didn't even want these other motherfuckers. Like Brock wasn't Brock until Brock was fucking made by Undertaker. Brock was Brock, but it wasn't fucking like where you hear, like when you hear Living Colors fucking like that's the shit. Brock wasn't Brock until like the Undertaker. That could be disputed, but there it's just weird. It's like somebody creates something. Like Tobey Maguire was awesome. Part 2, I feel needed more action, and they tried to
kidding
make
me?
Part 2. No, I love Part 1 way more than Tobey Maguire.
Spider-Man 2 was the fucking shit, dude.
No, the only part I fucking loved was 1, the end, but 2, like the sacrificing himself was amazeballs.
Oh, you're on fucking crack, dude. Spider-Man 2 was by far better than the first one.
Better than Part 1?
Hell yeah.
Will fight to the death.
Let's do it, bitch.
I gotta jump in. On this. I would agree with Ash. I had, and here's my reasoning why. I had a hard time accepting that he lost his powers because of his feelings, and he didn't feel like being Spider-Man anymore. Me. And all of a sudden, oh, that's how superpowers work. Now you've lost everything. Like, and so my nerd brain was having a hard time wrestling with that. There are beautiful parts in the film, like the
Where
train
he falls on a
scene.
car and he gets all old. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, like my back. Like it was a lot more slapsticky. And that was, I personally took issue with, but still a great fucking movie. I'm not saying it's not in comparison to 2. I like the first.
Luis, did you ever go through an emo phase?
Yeah. Not like emo, but like I wore like a leather jacket. And, like Harley.
So
you had a leather jacket.
Yeah.
So I went through an emo phase. Okay. It was one of those emo phases that I went through where it's like in high school I really couldn't show my emo-ness, because I went to a Catholic school. So I had to wear a uniform and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? So I really couldn't express myself, as an emo, but I did do it. I had too much to drink. I did, express my emo phase on the weekends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and I'm not talking shit about how it was difficult to comprehend, like, oh, I can't be Spider-Man anymore because of my feelings. You know what I mean? So I'm not, I understand and I get it, but going through an emo phase, like and I think that's probably why I liked Spider-Man 2 a lot more, was because I understood that. Like I felt the emo phase, and I went through the emo phase, and it's like for me growing up, I went to an all-boy school, high school, I went through, I went to an all-boy Catholic school, and I had the uniform, and, my dad now is a retired, police officer. So it's like, I had like this much room to kind of like have fun, or not have fun, but to express myself and to be who I really wanted to be. You know what I mean? So I think I was able to connect with that Spider-Man more. And I think that's probably why I like Spider-Man 2 more than Spider-Man 1. But I realize I'm rambling on and I'm expressing myself and talking about my feelings a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and let that go and just finish this drink here. So Ash, back to you.
There's, believe me, because of my mom, I have very much where I'm supposed to cry in the Notebook. I have very much the Harley Quinn, you came back for me, and her little single tear is like, oh God, to me.
Sometimes it
hits.
Right.
No, for sure.
Where it sets it up, and then there's other times where it's like there's just little, like if somebody's okay, like grandfather just passes away, and then you fucking watch fucking Remember Me, Coco, you're gonna be like, that's my movie for life. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what hit you.
It's what's related to you.
Time, right?
Yeah. And
absolutely.
For sure.
And that's the beautiful thing about art and stuff, art of any facet, whether it be music, movies, whatever. Like, I saw a movie called Coda over the weekend. It's a Apple Plus, and it's a girl that lives with her whole family's deaf except for her. And the climax of the film, it's a very touchy-feely moment, and the girl's dad looks like Dana's dad, and they had like a daughter-father scene. I have never seen this girl cry this hard, like, and it's just hit, and I knew why, but I'm not gonna be like, "Are you crying?" Like what she does to me, just kind of like letting her do it, but exactly what Ash was saying. It's to her, she's not seeing this movie at that moment. It's like that's fucking me. And that's how I would feel with my dad. And so to your emo stage, what you were saying, Esteban, if you see, like, even though I know I have this, like, your interpretation of it is, even though you know you have the capability to do this, you just feel so out of character, out of whack. I don't have it in me. I didn't see it that way. I was looking at it through a
for sure.
But that's the beauty of art.
Absolutely and that's why I'm saying it's just like, no, because and I think that's why being who we are and accepting the fact, like, oh, like you were saying, like you like Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man more than the second Spider-Man, we obviously have our reasons on why we like one over the other, but it's not one of those things where it's just kind of like, oh, you like that one better, well, fuck you. Like, no, dude, like, come on. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things, because like I was saying, my life experiences that I went through are obviously different than yours. So I saw it differently, like, oh, of course, like, you don't want to be Spider-Man anymore? Fucking don't be Spider-Man anymore, bro. Like, there's a lot of shit that you're dealing with. I completely understand. You know what I mean? So it's shit like that,
As horrible as part 3 was, it did put a period, at least on the trilogy. Venom was horrible. They fucking and try to unwrap everything. But the James Franco had to deal with, your dad was a dick, bro. Like, and the butler was like, hey, I know that part 2, I know you're dealing with everything, but your dad was a dick. Go see Mary
Here's
Jane.
Here's the thing, though. Right, but
here's the thing. Real quick, I'm sorry, Esteban. But it's way less dramatic, but I felt the same way in Dark Knight Rises when Alfred's like, hey, bro, like, she didn't choose you. I had the same, stop being a dick. This is what's happening. And it was both like the butler being like, I've seen everything happen. Yeah. This is what's happening. And like James Franco or Harry Osborn Jr. was like, or Harry Osborn, I should say, not Norman, was like, I'll go save. And then like Bruce was like, all right, deuces.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's one of those things where it's like, you kind of really have to think about it. It's like Harry had 3 movies that he had to adjust to his dad dying. You know what I mean? It's like the second one was more of a, the second one was more of a, oh, I need to run a company now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which is where, the funding for Doc Ock, ended up taking place. And all
because his dad died.
Right.
But way
no,
later, but yeah.
Of course. Yeah, but I don't know. It was just one of those things. But I think that's why I think I hold Spider-Man 2, more near and dear to my heart than the first one. Because
And it's
again,
hard too, because it's like imagine I had to be like, bro, I didn't kill your dad, but I mean, like, how would you accept that as
for sure,
or or I can't think of his name. I can't think of his name.
Tobey Maguire.
Your best friend's name, homie, with the glasses. He's fucking buff. He can kill all of us in 2 moves.
huh?
Your best friend's name.
Rigo?
Rigo. I couldn't think of his fucking name. It said it starts with an R. Like, imagine Rigo was like, hey, I'm trying to tell you, like, your dad was a horrible person. Like, fuck, that's a rock and a hard place times 20.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I know we've ranted on about Spider-Man already,
Sorry.
but
All right.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Back to you, dude.
No, you haven't. It's all good, man. My shows
No,
are
it's
my shows are
No,
chaos.
no.
They're absolutely made to be. This game is called Name 5.
Yeah.
You're still in the lead, Esteban, with 2 points, and they are at 1. Do you want a category 1 or 2?
Let's go with 2.
All right, 2, which is going to be right up your alley. That's what she said.
You fucking flirt.
I am going to go with 20 seconds. I'm going to go ahead 20 seconds.
Oh, you fucking flirt. 20 seconds.
20 seconds. But both of you guys are going to get 20 seconds.
Eh.
Yeah, see? You are going to love this.
Okay.
You have 20 seconds starting as soon as I say the end of the category. You have 20 seconds to name 5 Robert Downey Jr. movies that are non-MCU.
Fuck. Let's go Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Let's go with fuck, dude. Due Date. Let's go with fucking Sherlock Holmes 2. Oh, did I at least get the second one? Okay.
You
all right.
got 3 with Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
Zodiac.
Okay.
Dr. Doolittle.
You guys have
Well, all of a sudden, everybody knows fucking Robert Downey Jr. movies.
It's easy when I'm not on the chopping block.
I know, right?
Team Marvel has 3. Team DC, you have 20 seconds to name 5 Chris Evans movies non-DC.
Losers. Non-DC?
Star Trek 2.
Or non-Marvel.
Chris Evans?
Star Trek 2.
Chris Evans.
No, I was saying Chris Pine. Knives Out. The Losers.
Right.
Oh, that counts as
Well,
DC.
even if I gave you that one, it's 3-2. So
Yes.
you are
damn
at
it.
3 points, and they're still at 1.
This motherfucker
You guys
confused me. He's saying Chris
You guys
Pine
forgot.
movies.
Put
I never
Sorry.
said Chris Pine. I
fucking
never said Chris Pine.
Snowpiercer.
I said Chris Evans from the very beginning.
That was my fault.
And who has Postmaster? Is it me?
Your mom.
Yeah, it's you.
All right.
Hiyo.
Hey-o. Sorry. I Anya Taylor as Joy confirmed for you motherfuckers.
Love you,
For
Josh.
Robert Egg to star in Robert Eggers' Nosferatu. It was funny because it was weird because of the picture of the side by side.
Landos, what's up?
Nosferatu and her, and I was like, "Is she playing Nosferatu? Like, is this like gonna be a?" So, but I remember Nosferatu, and I watched it definitely during my goth days. But
You had a
And
golf
then-
face?
I did. I very, very much did.
That's cool, man. I honestly did not know that about
For
you.
a very, very, very long
We went
time.
to Goth Night for his birthday like 6 years ago. Remember that? It was like
I didn't
Twilight Night, and it was
I
like a
didn't-
projector.
Everybody.
I didn't consider that goth night. I considered that more of an 80s.
No,
Well, it was
very
80s
goth.
music and everyone was goth, and I'm like, why are we
Well,
here?
it was 80s music, but it was like pure Joy Division, Bauhaus. Like it was like,
Again,
Not-
I consider that 80s night.
but it wasn't like fucking 99 Luft balloons. It was like fucking like it was like
They're
fucking
doing the little sideways dance.
yeah,
smoking a
like
cigarette.
yeah, like like when they're all watching Smashing Pumpkins during fucking The Simpsons, which was all.
I remember that because I bought I think I bought everybody fucking drinks that night, and Luis is just like, I can't, I gotta drive.
That was pretty
I
fucked
still got
up.
fucked
that
up.
But yeah, it's like I bought everybody drinks, and you're like, I can't, I gotta drive, and you're just like, I can't, I gotta drive, I gotta drive.
Gum,
So Anya
gum.
Taylor in Nosferatu is going to be good.
Fuck
What is she-
yeah,
what
dude.
else? What else is she in?
Queen's
The
Gambit.
Queen's Gambit, New Mutants,
Mutants.
Peaky Blinders.
Talked about
Who
this
is she
earlier.
in New Mutants?
Magic.
She's Magic.
Oh, okay.
Fun fact, and then for a lot of our fans that did not know, Magic is actually Colossus' sister.
I did not know that.
And she died and resurrected.
There you go. And technically, the little dragon in New Mutants. If you guys have seen New Mutants, the dragon that's with her little dragon pet that she has, technically doesn't belong to her. It belongs to
That's
Kitty.
Shadow Cats.
Yeah, it belongs to Kitty Pryde.
The title of the new Matrix. Anybody else have anything to say to Nosferatu? Nothing.
Anya Taylor-Joy can do no wrong. She's a great actress. She's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Fucking chef's kiss right there.
The Queen's Gambit is incredible. If you guys haven't seen a movie, I definitely recommend you guys watch that.
I saw the first episode, and the first episode fucking blew my mind.
Really good.
Keep watching. Good.
What made you not want to continue Queen's Gambit, Esteban?
Oh no, I just haven't gotten to the second episode. That's all.
Oh, it's like the Teen Titans. It's like the Dragon
Oh
Ball
no,
Z.
fuck the Teen Titans. I'm not watching the Teen Titans. So there's that.
I just meant it's on the bottom of the pile kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. If you're calling it like a Dragon Ball Z, yes, it's like a Dragon Ball Z thing, but fuck the Teen Titans. Fuck the
Okay,
Titans.
take it easy.
I'm just saying.
All right. Title of the next Matrix is going to be called The Matrix Resurrection, which is clearly in reference to we want to fix everything that we did in part 3. And I dug part 3 until the Jesus Christ scene, but other than that, everything.
I was gonna say, I feel it more hitting on the nose with the whole Jesus thing, because like he died for
Yeah.
our sins in Revolution, and so for
Yeah,
them
yeah,
calling it resurrect, like it was strong. Matrix was so great in its original concept, but then that should have been it. Like the original Matrix was
more
going to be a trilogy.
Like if it was more contained instead of a big, massive looping world, then it would be better.
I agree.
I agree.
Like, the original Matrix, that script was originally a trilogy, and they didn't get greenlit for a trilogy, so they crunched it down to one movie. So that was their whole idea, beginning, middle, end. And so
To
when
get
it
him
ended-
to the. Okay.
Yes, to get him to be realizing that he's the one. So then when it did really well, and it's like, all right, let's get the trilogy going. They had already done their idea, and you can
I
feel
did
that.
love part 2 though. Go ahead.
Part two.
Part 2 was the shit.
I don't know about the shit. I enjoyed a lot of it.
What?
I enjoyed a lot of it. Like
Okay, so not to interrupt you, Luis. So it was the shit to the point where, up until the point where fucking Neo fought the billions of fucking Agent Smiths, because that CGI was fucking garbage.
I loved it then, and I still appreciate it now. The choreography, like I
Yeah,
if
when
you-
it went
if-
into everything.
If you look past the CGI, the PlayStation 1 graphics, if you look past that, and I know it's hard, but the choreography of him fighting all of those dudes,
Yeah.
that fucking made my dick hard. I'm like,
I think it's
Jesus
funny
Christ.
that you say to kind of look past the shitty Matrix graphics, but you couldn't get past the fucking falling skies.
I said I tried. I did. I said that. I'm like, I kept trying to look back.
I'm
and
just
look
kidding.
past
I'm
it.
just kidding.
There was a.
I'm just kidding, dude.
I'm kicking everybody's ass until
I
I'm
love you,
getting my
Luis.
ass kicked,
God,
and then
I
he
love you
pulled
too.
out the pole from the cement, and then that meant this. Like there was different sections of that
Yes.
missed the fight.
See,
And then
The funniest part of that fucking section was when he pulled the pole out of the concrete because for a brief second it was live action, then it switched to the PlayStation 1 graphics, and you're just like, man, what the fuck, man?
but imagine now, like, I mean,
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
damn, imagine it would they would probably get the mountain to pull that shit out. Like, you know what I mean? Like they
Of
would,
course.
but
the beginning of it was so like the whole fuck. That's
You
you,
were-
Ash.
Got it last.
The beginning of it, like where they have the cave orgy, that really like the fuck is this?
you say
Like,
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
was
do you not know what I'm talking about? When Morpheus is having his speech and he's like,
machines.
"As of machines, for 100 years, we have survived." Me. And then
Neo and Trinity just fucking pounding.
and then the techno music starts. He's like, "Tonight
Yeah,
we party," and then they have the cave orgy. Everyone's fucking, and it's like,
yeah.
and then from that,
oh
it's
yeah,
like, let's-
and then fucking yeah.
I'm like, the
I
fuck.
like
am
how Ash
watching?
got excited about a cage of orgy.
And that's when I said I was
No,
like
it was like, what
disappointed
the fuck
with
is
the
that?
film. Exactly, I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Still
You're
on
still
you.
lost.
I know.
You still
Oh, yeah,
lost.
but he's the postmaster now.
I know it's not my turn, but yet you still lost.
But anyway, that's it. But like anytime the scenes inside the Matrix were very great, like fighting the white dudes that
Walkers.
go,
Oh.
those White Walker guys.
And Mouse's death probably would have been accepted a lot better in a trilogy than like and death.
And
Yeah.
Anyway,
Luis, ready?
yeah.
One of your opponents takes a shot.
wait, but you got it. Why are you spinning?
No, you got it.
No, I didn't. It was you.
It was you, Ash. You were the last one.
All right, one of my opponents takes a shot, which means I get to choose who takes a shot.
So yeah, you get to pick.
Sober Sally, Luis, you have to take a shot. No, fuck you.
No, that's a shot. Let him take the
same
shot.
year you had in
No.
the beginning of the show.
No, it wasn't. He had to get up to go get that one. So no,
Yeah, I
it's
got
not the
this
same
one.
All right,
I had my Kahlua earlier.
show me the liquid in that fucking beer, Luis.
What?
He can. It's a fucking amber bottle, bro.
No, it's actually.
I have some left.
Well,
Fuck that, nice. All right, then I'm
So
fucking
angry.
I am angry. All right,
Has anyone told you that you look very cute while you're angry?
game 4.
have I told
Fucker.
Man, that's how you know you're
that I
drunk.
love
You're either
you?
gonna get into a fight or in a flirt with a guy. A flirt with a guy.
Bro,
All right.
I've had 2 pints already.
You
And
two
then I'm
pints,
finishing-
and they're 11%.
It's 22%.
And
Those that you had were 11%.
And I'm finishing off a spicy mango cart.
Spicy.
Yeah, you are. What's your name?
Spicy.
I mean, what's his name?
What's
His
his name?
name's Spicy.
All right.
Spicy mango clock. Pants are
this
tied around the
game-
balls. Sorry.
It's okay. I don't. Again, you can interrupt me all day long. I do not give a fuck. The game is number 4. We're almost done. Game is
Yeah,
number
yeah.
4, and it's called 80s movie quotes.
Thank God it's like 12 o'clock already.
I know.
Bro, it's not even my. Okay.
It is your fucking
I'm not
show.
blaming it on you. I don't know.
I am.
Hey,
Yep.
I love you, Luis.
80s movie quotes. I believe. Nope, still not you. I believe we're 3-2.
Yes,
You're
sir.
at 3,
Yeah.
Stefan, and they're at
Yes,
2.
sir.
So you have your choice of category 1 or category 2.
Let's go category 1.
Category 1. It's 80s movie quotes. Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a piece of cake, bread. That is your movie quote.
I don't know why, but the first thing that popped in mind was Point Break.
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
No, it was 16 Candles.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. Team DC.
He's so aggressive.
Like,
guys
you
are
seem
nice.
super
Well,
drunk.
Andreas is a wild card. You might get this. I think we owe ourselves to be free, to go out with other people. I still want to be friends.
Luis, do you have anything?
I go with 5.
No.
This game was brought to you by Melissa. Melissa, you have number 4, which is Butch. Please cast Butch for Pulp Fiction. 5, 4.
Breakfast Club? I don't know. That's just a guess.
That would have been my guess, actually.
This is how I did this. 5, 4. I did it wrong. 3, 2, 1. It is Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah, fucking knew it. I know what part you're talking about now.
Yeah. So that was brought to you by Melissa. Melissa, you have Butch. 3 was game. So just to recap, Zach, you have Jules. True or false, which is heavyweight. You have Vincent. Name 5, which was Chris Evans versus RDJ. That was Valerie Zuniga. You have to cast Mia Wallace.
You know what though? She has not been commenting like everyone else. She started to at the very beginning, and then she just stopped commenting. I'm just saying, she stopped commenting.
You want to know what's weird?
What?
From episode, because she went back to work. She went from episode 38 all the way to like in fucking a week and a half.
Oh
Jesus.
shit! No shit.
Yeah,
She's probably sick of all of us. She deserves a break.
that's why she did the game, because she was like, and she was like, it was funny because she was like bringing up like episode 38, and I was like, what are you talking about? Luis did what? And I was like, oh, okay.
You know that episode he was talking about sucking dick? Like episode 30
No,
or 31 or
yeah.
32 or 33 or 34?
And she was doing it on Spotify, and she was like, I don't know what you're talking, guys. I don't know what you guys are talking about. So like 38 and 39, she was like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. So she had to go back to YouTube and then catch up with everything. And then like everything that we're doing now with the Postmaster and all that good stuff.
Okay. So the thing is that for her, she needs to start commenting more, you know, like Ash and Melissa and stuff like that. Huh?
Yeah,
Exactly.
she way needs to catch up. Especially with what's coming up this weekend.
Ooh, what you love?
So we were going to go back to the list, and then we are almost done for everybody that's listening.
No, you're the last one.
It's still you. You brought it up, and it's still you. And it's gallery mode, so everybody saw you fuck up.
Drink. Is
that your I Love Lucy? You like to drink? Oh no. Okay, my bad. I thought you were referencing I Love Lucy.
Who's drinking?
What
Is it
if I
me or
remember
Luis?
that?
Oh, Esteban, I'm sorry. You have
Yeah.
your. We're almost done, Luis. Calm your shit. If Andreas isn't complaining, then you are.
Oh.
So
Motherfucker's
If I
off
didn't
tomorrow.
get up to go take a piss,
Wheel of
a while ago,
morality.
like,
Turn.
I would've been
Tell us
passed
a
the
lesson
fuck
that
out.
we should learn.
opponents does a silly dance and drinks. So you
Dance
get
for
to
me,
pick
Luis.
a silly dance. He
I'll
has to
fucking
pick-
take it.
my
I'll take
face
it.
is all serious.
no,
I'll take it.
Luis has to drink for 10 seconds. While
Why?
doing
I
this-
wanted him to do a dance. Dance for me.
Well, no,
bitch.
he has to do a silly dance for 10 seconds while drinking his beer.
I killed it already.
Okay,
I
that's
wanna
not
open up another
none of
one.
that is my fault.
How
We
about
have-
this? How about this? How about
We
this?
have an audience.
Luis, you dance and I'll drink.
Oh,
That's teamwork right there.
that's teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That
Ready?
sad thing is like you guys aren't in the same team.
It's okay.
Well, he chose it, so fuck it.
Dance.
Also
bitch.
means a drunker Esteban, which could be funny.
And go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You're not drinking. 3.
That's funny. Luis is dancing like Mia Wallace in Pulp Fiction.
Perfect casting. Me.
Luis.
Yeah.
Cheers, brother. That was awesome.
Appreciate you laughing at us.
I love
John
you, man.
Leguizamo teams up with Todd McFarlane to create a new Hispanic hero. Is it Phantom X or is it Phantom X? Do we know?
I thought it was Phenom X, but okay.
Oh, Phenom X. I'm sorry. I read too quick. Okay, so which is fucking awesome, especially since they kind of really modeled him as that. Jake Gyllenhaal is headlining the new Robert Kirkman Oblivion song film.
That's dope.
Okay. Jacob Anderson is cast as Luis, which was the worm, the Grey Worm? Grey Worm in no. So yeah,
Yes.
Grey Worm.
No,
Grey
it's
Worm.
Grey Worm.
From Game of Thrones, he's gonna be
He's
in
gonna be Luis in Louis. It's not
Louis. Yeah, by the way.
In Interview with a Vampire.
If I'm not mistaken, that role was originally Tom Cruise's, right?
Yeah, no, it's Brad Pitt.
No, it's
Always
Brad
whining
Pitt.
Louis.
Oh, that's right. It is Brad Pitt. You're right. It is Brad Pitt.
Okay, so that could be cool. Especially, it's kind of cool because Grey Worm was very much a character actor and very much was not what you would expect. It was almost like they made a throwaway character, which it probably wasn't during the books, I promise. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like you started off here and then like there was episodes of Game of Thrones where like we're dedicated to you for a half hour and I didn't know why. I just thought it was kind of like, especially with Daenerys's I don't know her name, but they cut off her head at the end. Good talk. Okay, so
No, I know who you're talking about. I'm trying to look her up right now.
From Masande.
Thank you. Yes.
yeah,
It's
right,
Missandei.
because it was like a big name, and then that's like the beginning of her going crazy, right?
Yes.
At least for the
Yeah.
show, not in
Yes.
the book. At least for the
No,
show,
for
that
sure. No, yeah, for sure. Obviously,
An
that's
episode
it's
after
different in the show.
the dragons were like kill everyone.
Yeah.
I know I understand. Okay, so then we got Doctor Strange. Wanda will fight someone in the Fox first, which is rumored to be, or we're thinking is going to be. I kind of feel like we want it to be a
Her
good
dad.
name. Yeah, I feel like we wanted to, which Michael Fassbender is like down as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like
And he's the shit.
no, like Michael Fassbender could keep a secret. Michael Fassbender is somebody that was like is very like fuck an actor's actor where we can accept everywhere that this Marvel universe went, first class, fucking up to whatever the fuck they went to, Michael Fassbender made work. Like, there's no way Ian McKellen and him weren't the same person. They made that. He just was, I almost feel like in his head, like, I have to get wherever I'm going, I'm going to end up where he was in the very first X-Men. And it was like the relationship with Jennifer Lawrence, help me. The
Mystique.
Mystique. I was almost gonna say Mysterio. Like everything. Which I can now accept X-Men 1 with the relationship with her is a different relationship than what I saw in the very beginning. So I don't know. It's gonna be awesome. I hope it's her. I hope it's him, in that it would make it a bigger, almost like what we're thinking, like for Spider-Man 2. Like, oh, I should say that it's a bigger storyline if I'm gonna find out you're my dad and now I have to take you out. You know what I mean? Like, especially with everything else she's been through, having to create this fucking world to keep her dead husband alive. Like, now the only thing is you have to take out your fucking dad. Like, that's the next big hurdle for Scarlet Witch. Would be fucking amazing. Yeah, I think so too. You're right, Ash. So the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer came out, which was amazing because they only gave us Doc Ock, which is what we were talking about, Spider-Man 2.
I think he gave us fucking more than Doc Ock, but you know, whatever.
Well, they gave us if we go by the horrible meme, they gave us the Green Goblin bomb,
Mm-hmm.
but they showed us the Chronicle Kid.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't think I know the meme.
So
Come
you
on.
guys,
Son of a bitch, I don't got anything to drink.
it's not my fault. I only get to show one show every 5 weeks.
Yeah, we know.
You gain 1 point.
Fuck you.
4-2. 4-2.
Like this.
Whoa. It's too much to return on.
How could you be winning and losing at the same time?
Fucking life.
I was wondering.
How dare you?
All right, we're almost done. This is the last thing. The last thing of the night, people, for everybody that's listening. Spider-Man, No Way Home. Oh, I'm sorry. We have one last game. And then Spider-Man, No Way Home.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I feel like that was a meme too.
MENG.
Spider-Man.
There's a meme going around where they drop the Green Goblet. I feel like that's a word in itself. The Green Goblet bomb. But when you pan up, it's the Chronicle Kid that, remember part 1 of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man? It was that Green Goblin that was a weird
Kid?
and like
Yeah.
It was that.
Oh.
They panned him as the next Leonardo DiCaprio, but not really.
Oh, but I think we heard Defoe's cackle, don't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we did.
That was fucking cool.
But that's
It'd be great if they took away his motorcycle helmet. I really don't want to. Like from the first one, if they redesigned it, would be great. Yeah, it was like the motorcycle helmet of the like goblin face. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, it could be too, where it's like Batman, where it's like Batman had this, and then in the next time he goes out, Dark Knight. Remember, like he goes out against Scarecrow, and then next time he goes out with a different. It could be cool.
Hopefully.
Okay, so anyway, I mean, it's still that universe, so you never know what they'll come up with.
Much agreed.
The trailer looks good. I like. I don't think we're the nerd level that everybody caught. Did you see blah blah blah's lasso and all this other crap? Like, we're not that level, but I don't know who he was talking to in the limo, the lady that's in the limo. Do you guys, when he looks off to the fucking right and then the girl in the limo's being shown? I don't know if that's Mary Jane's mom. No, nothing. Okay. Good talk. Glad we put this on the docket. But it's weird that
I love that the host blames the cast.
Doctor Strange 2 is kind of cool in that he's like your like Uncle Buck. He's like the Uncle Buck version of Doctor Strange. So it's like, hey, let him go, like cool. And then he goes into a different realm and he's like, no, I still got you, kid. And then when he's almost like the fucking the Big Lebowski version, where he's like, hey, stop talking. Hey, stop talking. Hey, stop talking. And of course, Peter Parker's still gonna keep talking and ask questions, and then somehow it's still his fault, which Comicbook.com alluded to it being maybe Mephisto.
Here's the thing in regards to that. A lot of people are thinking it is Mephisto because they are. It sounds like they're taking from the comic book story One More Day. You know, if not a lot of people are familiar with One More Day, it's the fact that Peter Parker makes a deal with Mephisto so that to save, I think it's Aunt May from dying. Now, essentially what ends up happening is that Mephisto erases, everybody's memory of Peter Parker being Spider-Man. So it kind of feels like it's happening. And I was talking to my buddy Miguel, who was actually on this show talking about comic books the last time. And he feels that at the very beginning, where it shows Doctor Strange, that it's not really Doctor Strange, that it's Mephisto pretending to be Doctor Strange, because they're referencing the 7 stages of hell and the 9th stage of hell, because in Dante's Inferno, the 9th stage of hell is all nothing but ice, and then it goes downward from there. So that's why they're saying that it's like, why is the sanctum covered in snow? You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where it's kind of like, Dr. Mephisto is pretending to be Doctor Strange and then striking the deal with Parker and giving him all that, trying to erase everything. That's the reason why. And that's why they're saying that Doctor Strange seems so out of character, because he can't focus while he's trying to set the spell, So, I mean, we'll see. I'm excited for it. It's going to come out. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed. It's supposed to come out in December. So
that was the big evil who we thought was going to be during. Yeah. So that
obviously,
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That could be cool. Again, that it makes everybody right.
Yep.
Like when you think, I'm going to bring another fucking wrestling reference.
Mm-hmm.
Stone Cold's not going to lose at fucking WrestleMania because blah, blah, blah. He does lose, but he wins at SummerSlam. Like, it's the storyline that is going to happen. It's just not going to think it's going to happen.
I agree.
Luis, before the last game of the night, what did you think of No Way Home?
I think it looks great. I'm cautiously optimistic of just to see how this goes. Spider-Man hasn't done wrong.
Have you been let down by any of these series?
Not of the Marvel Spider-Man, no. So it's just anytime there's more than one villain, I get nervous because multiple villains in a film doesn't usually have a good track record. Now, this is Marvel, however, and especially under the way that they're doing it, and it's been set up for a while, so it seems like they could bring it into where it doesn't feel like you're just shoehorning all this shit in. So I'm optimistic. I'm curious to see where they take it, regardless of how they do it, as long as he doesn't emo dance. Unless they do it ironically, as a poking the fun. Like if he starts dancing, be like, "The fuck you doing?" And then it moves on. Like that would be amazing.
That would be pretty funny.
Because didn't they made a joke of it on the Enter the Spider-Verse?
Yes.
Like when he starts dancing, he's like, "We don't talk about that," and then it moves on to the next scene. So like, yeah. Anyway, but I'm curious to see where it goes. It's fun to bring in all these nostalgic characters.
Andres, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel bad about it. I'm interested to see how it goes. It's like to the point where it's like, yeah, you trust Marvel, whatever they do is going forward. It's like, I'm sure it's going to be wonderful.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
You remember when there was a rumor where there wasn't going to be a trailer and I'm just going to release it, and then all of a sudden it's leaked, and then all of a sudden we get this?
I think it was legitimately leaked, and that's why they were like, all right, we're going to have to do some fucking, put something out just to do it.
Was it like on the internet, like as a grainy fucking
yeah. When the reports of the leak came out, I was so Sony was like going mad like finding all the links of it and taking it down. So I found a copy of somebody fucking filming it on their phone, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna watch the shit. Where it was just like a screen video of somebody recording it playing on a different phone, and like you didn't get much. Like you could tell it was MJ and Peter Parker talking.
Yeah. But was it a trailer like for like the lake house, or like was it like in a theater and somebody recorded it?
No,
No.
it looked like it was straight bootleg, copied, and then yeah. So I didn't watch it until I caught a bit of it. It's a whole speech of MJ and Peter talking. That's in the OG, the trailer that was released, and I was like, you know what, this ain't fucking worth it. I'm just gonna wait. So yes, I do believe it was legit because I had heard that Feige had wanted to save whatever comes out in the trailer till it was closer to the movie was released, so people don't start guessing who's coming out with it. Like even in that trailer, you get like small Easter eggs of stuff. Like if you're diehard as fuck, like you pick stuff up. There's like the obvious of the pumpkin bomb where that's Green Goblin, and we get Doc Ock there. Then you see like some sandstorms where it's like, oh, is that So I'm super excited for it. It looks fucking incredible. Like we know that like it was like the next Marvel like premiere movie that was coming out. Because yes, we have smaller movies that aren't there like they're not their pinnacle characters that they're moving Spider-Man towards. Okay. So this is the next movie of that iteration, like the next big thing.
But to piggyback off what Andres was saying, as far as like the hardcore fans, they're saying that the scene where in the trailer where it looks like Spider-Man's talking or Peter Parker's talking to someone in a car and then he looks away and it's supposed to be the suit that he's wearing in that is supposed to be the exact same suit that Peter Parker was wearing in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, because he runs through the crowd in a black suit, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And then a lot of people are saying the scene where they show Spider-Man in the Iron Spider armor, how it kind of pans out and it just shows him in the middle. They're saying that on the sides of him is Toby and Andrew. They just ended up, doing CGI to go ahead and delete them out of the trailer.
And we know that they can do that because in Infinity War, a lot of the trailer had Hulk in the fight when they're fighting against the massive army.
Right.
And then the reality, the final cut was Bruce Banner was in the Hulkbuster armor. But we see Hulk fighting all this shit, and then they edited it out to throw us off.
Not only that, but in Civil War, where you see the trailer where everyone's charging towards each other, they edited it out to remove Spider-Man from that part.
Yeah, because they wanted to keep that a secret.
They don't ruin the secret exactly.
That's pretty. Exactly. I like that they do that though. That gives us something.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I hate it when I'm watching something and then it's like, oh, is this movie about to end? Wait, that scene that I saw in the trailer, I haven't seen that yet, so that should be coming up soon.
For sure, don't ruin all the secrets that are coming out. Like, we don't need to, we could speculate that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are coming out in it, but let us watch the movie and...
I want it confirmed in the movie.
Exactly.
What do you... Going in this order, Stefan, and then and Andreas, and then we'll do the last game and go. Would you prefer watching a trailer and not seeing the fucking scene in the trailer at all in the movie, or seeing a movie where only the best scenes are the trailer? I'm not going by Marvel or by anything other than...
You want to go first, Stefan?
I would prefer to see stuff that throws us off. I don't want to see shit that's going to be in the movie, because if it's going to show up in the movie, it's going to fuck up the movie. And it's like, I'm going to be sitting in the movie and I'm anticipating already, because that's what they would do back in the day. they would show the fucking climax of the movie, and you're just like waiting in the movie theater, like I'm waiting for this fucking scene to happen, and then it happens, and you're like, that was anticlimactic because I already seen it in the trailer. I'd rather be fooled in the trailer and go into the fucking theater and experience it in the theater fucking as a kid, fucking, oh my God, fucking Captain America just called Mjolnir, you know, than to have been like, oh, is this the scene where fucking Captain America is going to call Mjolnir? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's, I'd rather be lied to in the trailer and get hyped up in the trailer and then go see the movie and then just like, all the shit that I saw in the trailer fucking never happened. Like, that's fucking dope. That threw me for a fucking, you know, curveball. I prefer that.
Luis?
I would absolutely agree on a lot of the same points. I'm much rather that.
Same thing? Andres, same thing? You agree?
Yeah, I agree. Like, you don't need to show everything on a trailer. Like, keep stuff secret. Like, if you need to digitally remove characters so it doesn't ruin stuff, by all means do it. Save us a surprise for the movie.
But there has been, say, a Bruce Willis movie where they show, like, say, scenes that were not in the actual movie, and we're like, but I came to see this, and I came to see, like, freaking, it's like in the trailer if you said welcome to the party, pal, and they never show it in the fucking you know what I mean? Like, we've all seen.
Obviously, don't do stuff that is like massively important. Like, if it was like you take out you see the video and they're like the yippee-ki-yay and you take it out of the movie, that is something that we're looking forward to. Like, if you're deleting characters so it doesn't ruin something, like, I don't mind that. Like, if we're getting something special in the trailer and you're not getting it in the movie, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Agreed. 100%.
Last game.
Let's
all
do
right.
it.
I still believe that you are in the lead, Esteban. Or
yes, I am.
Are we at 2-2?
We're
tied at 2, right?
Mm-hmm. No, Esteban's winning.
No, he's up by 2.
Yes.
Up by 2. So he wins. So this is just for fun. Everybody can sign up if they want, but this is just for fun. We're gonna go with Esteban. Do you want last game of the night? We're gonna leave. Do you want category 1 or 2? This is gonna be
2.
Playlist 1 or 2. I should say that.
Let's go with 2.
2. As honest as I'm going to be, and I know you guys are tired. We're almost done. All right.
You could only hear the opening riff.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything else.
Yeah, these games are really difficult with the music because your mic is designed to balance out feedback or background noise. And so we'll hear the opening like tone and then it tunes out. Yeah.
Still can't hear anything, dude. Okay, now I got that.
Good luck, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Some sort of sun.
These are all taken from movies.
Hey, man, all I got was Pink Panther.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Nope.
Give it a chance.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like fucking Masters of the Universe when they're playing with the fucking the fucking Keytone or the Keystar or whatever, and they're playing that. That's what it sounds like. No, man, it's I could hear it, but it sounds like shit.
He's not wrong, buddy.
Totes.
It's
Bro.
like you're listening to you're not listening to what we're saying, or you're listening and you're like, let me just turn it up louder.
No, I'm trying to figure out for the next time we do this.
It still sounds like shit.
Yeah, because it comes up and down.
Yeah.
What? Only because that's something you should get, and I want to work on that for the next.
Nah, bro, nothing.
No, hold on.
We're okay though. He forfeit.
No, I know. Fuck that noise. Y'all
I'm gonna
drink a
go
lot.
with Pink Panther.
Okay, hold on. No, fuck that noise. If we're all gonna be drunk, we're all gonna be drunk.
Well, you know, it's already kind of late. I'm already drunk. Sounds like the sound of music.
One of us should really be getting this.
Nope.
All right, that's the love theme from Superman. You got Pink Panther. All right. All right. Team DC.
Home Alone.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Damn, you're good.
Okay, that's all I can give you.
Can you play from the beginning again?
Well, the first one was the difference. The third song was the different one.
This one. I was gonna say the Hobbits, but it's not, so we'll skip.
Okay, that's all I can give you.
That sounded like a Rocketeer.
So I can give you. All right. So far you have two. I will take 2 shots to the brain if you guys get this.
Go ahead.
Anybody. Because we end at a tie today.
No, I don't know. I don't know what that one is.
I mean, the sound's cutting in and out, so
Yeah.
that adds an extra layer.
Nah, bro.
We end at 2 and 2. So we can all a tie. So congratulations to Stefan.
Huzzah.
Oh, he's asleep. That doesn't count.
He's done. All right. We are comic. I absolutely love that you guys comment, and I absolutely love being able to host this show with.
I'm not gonna lie, the commenting is the best fucking part of the show. It really
Yeah,
is.
agreed.
Much agreed.
So thank you guys.
We love our fan interaction.
Comments, and I know doubtingly you guys are going to have a lot to say today. So we are comics. We are everywhere. Thank you. Good night.